One of the most common questions that I get asked as a hypnotherapist is, can I actually be hypnotised by my clients? And of course, hypnosis, the word just comes from the word hypnos, which means sleep in Greek. So hypnosis is just another form of a sleep cycle that we go through anyway at night. It's the sleep cycle known as REM, rapid eye movement. And actually what we're doing in REM is an amazing process. We're taking events of our day, emotional events, moving them over from the emotional brain to the narrative part of our brain, which is the intellectual brain, for processing and examination. So what we're doing within these events is moving them from the emotional bit to the intellectual bit where we've got control over it. So in effect, we're basically processing stress while we sleep, and that's just what happens in our brain on a daily basis or a nightly basis. Now, hypnotherapy is basically activating the REM state, so it's replicating that same state. So actually on the couch, our clients are managing their own stress as well. Now, a good example I like to use with my clients when they ask me whether or not they can be hypnotised or whether they can go into hypnosis is going to be demonstrated by the use of this lemon. So if you're willing to give it a go, what I'd like you to do is start to use your imagination. Okay, so for this, what I'd like you to do is to imagine a lemon. See the colour? Imagine the biggest, juiciest lemon you've ever seen. One of those really big Sicilian lemons. Okay, now I'd like you to really look at the skin of the lemon. See the shape of it. See the bright, vibrant yellowness of this lemon. Then what I'd like you to do is imagine that you've cut that lemon in half. And now you can see the segments of that lemon and see the juice running out of it and see the pips. Now I'd like you to imagine that you've cut that lemon into quarter, and now you see the juice really running out of that lemon, seeing the pips, seeing the segments really, really clearly, seeing the yellowness. And now what I'd like you to imagine is you're putting that lemon to your mouth, and then you're taking a really large bite out of that lemon. Now what's happening to your salivary glands? If you've got an active imagination, which most of us do have, then hopefully your salivary glands are releasing some kind of saliva and you're noticing a change in your physiology. Now our brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. You've just imagined that scenario, and you've imagined that scenario so well, you've been able to change your own physical structure and physiology. So your imagination has been that powerful and done that for you. So can you imagine how powerful your imagination is? Of course, we want to be able to capitalize on using our imagination in a positive way, imagining good things, imagining creative things, imagining lovely, compelling futures for ourselves. Of course, when we imagine the alternative to that, we then create that stress response within our body. So of course we want to make our bodies and minds healthy, positive, happy, complete, whole. So that's why we use our imagination in a positive way within hypnotherapy.